never ending. And I say that the Spirit that pours forth my word is never ending. Therefore I say my people are never meant to be without supply. But I say that they do not receive my word, my instruction, my direction, because they do not inquire of me. That is, they do not seek to abide in my Spirit, to come forth in the direction, the instruction of the saints. But I say that the ones in this generation who are claiming that they are my people would rather receive their counsel of the world. That is, they go down unto Egypt, they seek the counsel of that which idol have been God have forbidden unto them. Then I say they wipe their mouths, they say they've done no evil, and they set out to oppose me rather than obey me. I say that idol have been God am thoroughly disgusted with such ones, because they are far from me. That is, they've gone a-whoring after the world and the vanities contained therein, and I say they are thereby grieving me. But I say that idol have been God never ever intended that my own people would be under my wrath. Yet I say when the ones claiming to be my people are making that claim in falsehood and pretension, because they refuse to abide in my Spirit, to partake of my word, to partake of my wisdom, I say that idol have been God to hold them as children of the wrath. For I say it is a time that I'm showing that I'm sorely displeased, that I am indeed grieved with all who are working in opposition to me. And I say when I do that, it is that men would sober from their evil ways and return unto me. That is, that they would see their need of me, that they would return and be thankful for my way. But I say when men are determined to oppose me, to go their own way, I say they are proven to be fools. I say this day that idol have been God never called thee to be fools, to behave as fools, and to receive the reward of fools. But I say that I've called thee to be thankful that you can indeed be receiving of the truth, the light, the mercy that I give day by day. For I say if you will indeed be abiding in my Spirit, there is no end to the same. And I say it is me, the living God, who is ever present to give to thee such as you need. I say this day count it a privilege to be directed, to be corrected, to be ever guided by me. That is, count it a privilege to be knowing that in me you are given the light upon thy path and the truth always. For I say, when idol have been God who hold the people in my Spirit, they are indeed precious unto me. And I say it is because they are partaking of the fountain of life that I provide. I say this day that idol have been God never ever intended that men would be so severely punished as they must be. But I say because of rebellion and stubbornness, because of pride, because of waywardness towards me, I say that idol have been God to bring my punishments upon them. And I say it is simply because they refuse to obey, they refuse to come forth in my way. Now stop and consider how stupid it is for a man to give himself over to the oppression, the darkness, the cruelty rather than me. That is, when men will choose the world, they are choosing the very force of destruction that will damn their souls. And I say, when men will claim that they are mine, yet look to the world for their counsel, for their wisdom, for their instruction, I say they are literally mocking me. For I say that idol have been God never called my people to seek in darkness for the light. That is, to go to the very throne of iniquity and inquire as to how they can be guided for me. I say, if you consider how ugly, how stupid that is unto me, I say, do not ever choose that way. That is, do not seek your counsel of the world, but seek your counsel of me, for I am thy God. And I say, when it is me that you will be looking unto in faith and trust, believing, you will be brought forth by me. And I say that you will be given the remarkable glories that I provide. I say this day, be thankful that idol have been God will be with thee ever present to bring me forth. I say, be thankful that idol have been God will be with thee ever present to direct, correct, and instruct thee day by day. For I say it is me who are meant to be purposed to believe in, purposed to trust and obey. And I say it is me who are meant to follow after, for I am the one who is indeed the truth, the light, the strength, the mercy intended for thee. For I say it is indeed a good thing to continue in me, to look for me, to partake of me. And I say it is indeed a good thing to be knowing that I am the one who does uplift and bring me forth. For I say it is me, the living God, who will show thee the way wherein you are meant to be guided, the way wherein you are meant to walk. And it is me, the living God, who will show thee and give thee the truth and the light upon thy path, that you can indeed come forth rejoicing in me. I say, therefore, this day be accepting of the truth that my Spirit does lead thee unto, that you can indeed continue to be guided by me. For I say that when my people stay open unto my Spirit, receptive unto the same, they are led, they are guided into all truth. For I say it is my intention that my own people would be abundant in my truth, abundant in my light, and of course that my word would flow forth as a fountain unto them. That is, as a fountain of everlasting life, that they may drink of, partake of, and be kept in me. Now stop and consider that there is no end to me, there is no end to my word, to my truth that I pour forth. And I say that my Spirit is ever present to those who will abide in the same. I say you are living in a time when many are abiding in imitation, emulation of my Spirit, and I say that they love it so. And I say they love it because they are the ones who are in control, or so they imagine. But I say the tragedy for all of their high-mindedness and pride and conjecture is simply this, that when they are settling for imitation and emulation, they are literally working out the agenda of demons. I say this day that I, the living God, am not mocked, and I say whosoever it is that will love the lies more than the truth will be mocked. For I say, while they sport themselves in proud array, while they follow after vanity and stupidity and darkness, I say nonetheless they are fools before me. And I say it is because they have chosen to give themselves to that which I, the living God, never ever intended for my own. And I say they have chosen to adulterate the truth and take up lies. I say this day that I, the living God, am angered every single day with the misbehavior of those who are claiming to be mine. And I say that it is the time that I'm bringing forth my wrath revealed. And I say there will be many who will scratch their heads in wonder, in perplexity, and think, how did this happen to me? And I say it will happen to them because they were far from me. And I say it will happen to them because it was not me that they sought to please, but I say rather an imitation and emulation, that they could have their own way. Now consider, when a man will bow to the God of self, he is proving he is none of mine. That is, he is proving he would rather live in that which I, the living God, do not intend than to abide in me. Now I say that I, the living God, am not well pleased in the mockers, the scoffers, who are pursuing the course of their own lust. For I say, when they take off to worship self, when they take off to live in idolatry of their own way, they prove they are not worthy of me. For I say that I, the living God, will only give the truth and the light to the ones who will bow down, to the ones who will subject themselves to me. And I say, when it is me that my people will learn to abide in, it is me, the living God, who through my Spirit will be constantly pouring forth my life into them. For I say it is an easy thing for me, the living God, to pour forth life. But I say, when the vessels who are meant to receive the same are shut up against me, of course they receive nothing at all. I say this day, do not shut yourselves against me, but I say stay ever receptive unto me. That is, stay alert and alive in my Spirit, that you can indeed partaking of the truth, the life, the strength of who I am. For I say, in a wicked, a vile, a perverse generation, when my own Spirit is demonstrating through my wrath reveal that I, the living God, am sorely displeased, so shall my Spirit demonstrate unto the ones who are well-pleasing unto me. And I say they shall be able to partake of truth and light, mercy and hope and peace, because it is me, the living God, who is present to give them the same. And it is me, the living God, who will cause them to be brought forth, uplifted, directed, and guided in blessedness, for I am well able. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, do delight to give thee truth. I do delight to give thee mercy and hope of who I am. And I say, if you will be drawing your life of me and not any other, you will be brought forth in my way. And yes, you will know what it is to partake and continue continually of the blessedness, the truth, the light that I give day by day. For I say it is me, the living God, who will cause thee to know once again that I am the Almighty, that I am the one true God whose mercies remain. I say this day that I, the living God, will be with thee day by day through the power of my Spirit and the inflow of the same. And I say that I will never cease to give thee the light upon thy path as you continue to trust, to believe, to hope in me. And I say that I will never cease to direct thee in that which I do intend, that which I give always. For I say to me, the living God, you will be uplifted and directed, corrected, and shown that I am indeed well able time and again. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended that my own people would be wandering in desolated places, and yet I say they are. And I say it is because they have partaken of the filthy waters of Babylon, and I say they are contaminated in the same. And I say it is because they have chosen to believe the lies rather than the truth and estrange themselves from me. But I say if the ones who lay claim to me that they are my people will thoroughly repent, then I, the living God, am able to restore. But I say if they go on in their stubbornness and pride, if they go on in seeking after lies and vanity, they will be under the wrath revealed. For I say it is a time that I, the living God, am showing throughout the earth that I am indeed the Almighty God. There is none that compares to me. And I say when I give the display of my wrath, my fury, my indignation, it is that men would recognize who I am. That is, that they would bow down, that they would be subject, that they would come forth in me. And I say that I do it that men would once again be partaking of the life that I provide. I say this day that I, the living God, am indeed well pleased in the man, the woman, who will continue to abide in me, to abide in my spirit, and receive my words of life. For I say that my word is meant to be given in abundance unto my people. They are not meant to lack for any good thing. But I say in the generation that has departed, that has gone astray, that has sought for its own way, I say they are highly lacking in the resource that I provide. That is, they are in deficiency, they are literally in starvation for the truth that can only be found through me. Now stop and consider when men will fill themselves on garbage, they will deteriorate from the same. That is, they are not built up in their physical bodies, and I say their minds grow weakened by the same. That is, when they are ever partaking of that which has no nutrition at all, they grow weak and enfeebled. I say they grow flabby, they grow non-concerned about most of the essentials of life. And I say it is because they are nutritionally starving to death. I say so it is in the spirit that many of those who claim that they are my people are so filled on garbage, so filled on rubbish, they are nutritionally starving to death. That is, they are not partaking of the word that is strengthening, of the word that comes of me. But I say they are partaking of the nonsense, the foolery, the vanity of those who have gone astray, following the way of fools. And I say in the process they grow more and more destitute as the starvation sets in. And I say they are of course weak and enfeebled and unable to walk uprightly in me. But I say nonetheless, because of their choices to oppose me, they are under my wrath rather than my mercy. I say this day that I, the living God, delight to give mercy unto all who will believe and trust in me, come forth in me. I say therefore this day be thankful that in the days of wrath that my mercy is available to those who abide in my spirit day by day.
Collapsing. Fantastic.